There's nothing like seeing a car drenched in soap. I think it's therapeutic. Although washing can be a pain in the butt sometimes, especially when it's hot outside, and it is very hot outside. I just love to see a car that's all nice and clean. Let's spray it down before it starts to dry. I think we're gonna do some cleanup for today. This car is filthy and inside and out. So I really wanna get it cleaned up while we're waiting for the head to come back from the machine shop. So we're probably gonna start with the interior. It is terrible. The dash, like everything is just filthy in here. We're gonna take off all the seats. We're going to shampoo the carpet, vacuum, wipe down everything, get it looking really nice and clean. We're probably gonna take off these seat covers too, see how the seats look underneath them. If the seats look good, we'll just clean them and leave the seat covers off. If not, we'll probably throw the seat covers into the wash, get them clean and put them back on. But we'll see. I was running low on some cleaning supplies. I normally keep some in the garage. So I did stop and pick up some new cleaning products. I just grabbed anything I saw on sale. Meguiar's is usually good. Can't go wrong with Meguiar's. This is just a regular dash vinyl wipe down. And then we got some wheel cleaners, and we got the most important thing, a carpet scrubber, because that's probably gonna need the most love. And then we got some new gloves because they were on sale. And then some new microfiber cloths because you can never have enough microfibers. Four bolts, nice and easy. You and I. You and I. You and I. All right. Driver seat is out. Oh, come on, what the hell is that? Oh no. Don't forget that it does have a connector on the bottom of the seat. Luckily it didn't break, just the zip ties popped out, which is good, because fuck those zip ties. All right. We're going to vacuum out the carpet, get all that loose dirt up and out of the interior. Should be pretty easy. I got a nice shop vac that I'm going to use over there in the corner. I will put you guys on time lapse and we'll start the cleaning. It's incredible what a nice vacuum can do, huh? Look at that difference. So much cleaner. But still got a lot to do. Next, we're going to shampoo the carpets and see if we can get most of those stains off. Luckily, my vacuum is a wet vacuum as well, so that's gonna help us suck up a lot of that dirt that's embedded into the carpet. It's gonna take a little while, so I'll give you guys little snippets here and there as we take care of that. Came out pretty good. I'm gonna have to do a couple more passes on the inside because it is really filthy, especially those carpets. Man, I don't know what got on them, but they reek. So it's a good first pass. I'm happy with it. In the meantime, while it dries out, let's get to the seats. Pulling the seat covers off, the seats are actually not that bad. The passenger side is pretty clean, almost mint, just a little bit worn. Driver's side is pretty good too. Just some more wornness on the lumbar support, and there's a rip there. Just a little bit of cleaning up on these and they'll be pretty good to go. While we're waiting for the inside to air out and dry, I'm gonna start working on this driver's side door. So apparently this window seems to have fallen off the track because you can hear the motor working, but it doesn't go up or down. But the window does move when you press the buttons. So I'm pretty certain it just fell off the track. But there's a bolt in here. Mine was stripped, so I had fun removing it. But you just take that off, and then this comes off, pulls right out. There's also a screw behind the door handle, so get that one out too so you can pull this thing off. And then you should be able to get the door card off. The window was off track, but I figured out how to fix it. So, first thing you want to do once you get the door card off, you have these area where the speaker goes. There's a bolt right down here. You want to loosen that bolt. I don't recommend taking it off all the way, but loosen it, and then you'll be able to mess with the track that the window sits on. Remember, my window was halfway up, halfway down. I had to make a little contraption. So I have some prongs that I got from a multimeter. I attached it to the battery. Now this is the dead battery. So in order for it to get power, I have a jumper, NOCO jumper. So I attached the NOCO jumper to the battery to give it power. And then I attached the prongs to the battery to give the prongs power. And then you see all these connectors. This is the main connector that goes to your window switch, right? So you have this, but you're not gonna use that. You don't have to take this switch off. This is normally connected together, and it's something you don't have to remove when you remove the door card, but you are gonna have to remove it to get to power to the motor to lift, to raise and lower the window. And what you're gonna do is the top of the switch, the two left prongs is what controls the motor. So in my case, it is red and green. You have power and ground going to those two, and that will control the motor, allow it to go up, go down, depending on where you need it to go. You just reverse them to go the opposite way. So if you need it to go up, I believe you put power on the green one and negative on the red one, and it goes up. If you need it to go down, you put power on the red one and negative to the green one, and it goes down. So I made it go down a little more. I've loosened this up, and now I can get the window back on track, and then I'll tighten up that screw, and it should be good. I'll show you guys the results. And just like that, window is fixed. Then we gotta clean up these mats, make them look a little nicer, spray them down, let them dry. And we gotta spray down the engine bay with some degreaser. So in order for us to do that, I need to get this thing out of the garage because I do not wanna use that stuff inside the garage. So what I'm gonna do next is we're gonna get some string. We're gonna tie those up so they're not dragging on the floor. We're gonna put this bad boy down on its wheels again, and we're gonna push it out to the driveway. We will wash the whole car, let it make it nice and clean, and yeah. Unfortunately, this window wasn't put all the way up before I parked it in the garage. Didn't realize it, so instead of taking the door card off and doing what I did on the driver's side, that had to come off because it was off the track. This side doesn't really have to come off. So I'm probably gonna tape some plastic bag around the window so no water gets in, and then we'll wash the car. So we got her back on the floor, got the wheels on. I did tape up any loose connectors, so anything that's not plugged in, just put some electrical tape on. I did tie up that to the exhaust, and now we're just gonna push on to the driveway and start the cleaning. actually really good looking when it's cleaned up. The paint is in decent condition. Pretty sure it was painted beforehand because it's not a high quality paint job, but it looks really good. This is just our initial wash. Once we get everything built and put together, I will give it a full detail, make it shine, make it look crisp. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I mean, it's just as clean as I thought it would be. Engine bay came out pretty nice. Not spotless, but way better than what it was, right? So I can't complain there, which is nice. I'll give the engine bay some more cleaning up later on also. But we're at a spot where I'm happy, and we're close to getting the engine back in there. Once we get the head back, it's all put together time. So I'm gonna take a couple of pictures, see if I can get some pictures, some nice pictures posted up on the website and on Instagram. If you don't know, this is the budget build giveaway car. So once this build is over, I will be giving this car away to one lucky random person. All you have to do to get in on the giveaway is sign up on the email list on the website, ratedgtr.store. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like and comment on any of our Civic videos, and you will automatically be entered. No purchase necessary at all. If you do purchase something, it won't increase your chances of winning the car, but it will be greatly appreciated so we can continue doing giveaways like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.